Hi, my name's John McCague. I'm a licensed real estate representative with Lepage RCR in Alliston. Been licensed since 2000. I get contacted on a regular basis by people asking me real estate related questions. And I thought that I would take the opportunity to answer some of those questions and put them in short video format. There's quite a series of questions. Each video is related to a specific question. This one today is regarding heat source of properties. So the most common heat sources of properties, residential, that I run across on a day-to-day basis. Natural gas is very popular, especially in urban environments. Propane is very popular with new construction in rural properties. Oil and electric have always been popular in rural properties and in some in-town properties as well. Electric, it can be baseboard or forced air. Forced air is by far the more popular of the two. Baseboard is an old way of doing it, cost effective when it's being installed by the builder, but what's happened over the years is it's become very inefficient. So a lot of houses that have electric baseboard are being retrofitted, and so at the time of sale, the purchaser will upgrade the electrical to either forced air electric or natural gas or propane, if natural gas is available. Wood is also somewhat popular, especially if it has electric baseboard. What they'll do is they'll have a wood stove with a wood insert in either the fireplace or the wood stove. Another one that's become very popular is solar panel. A lot of people, they like the ability to use natural heat source. In some instances, they're able to sell some of that electricity back to the hydro companies. Probably the most popular of the heat sources is the natural gas and the propane. Those are the ones that we see most often. Regardless of the heat source, what you want to make sure is it's efficient. What you want to do is, if you are thinking about purchasing a property and you're not fully aware of the efficiency of a system, what you may want to do is have a professional come out and test the efficiency of the house. Efficiency depends on the type of system. Some systems are obviously more efficient than others. How much insulation is in the house? It's important to have enough insulation, but in some instances you can actually over-insulate a house. You want to make sure that the house can breathe. Having too much insulation is sometimes just as bad as having not enough insulation. So again, if you're not familiar with it, you should have a professional come out and take a look at it. And then structure, so the style of the house. A bungalow is, in a lot of instances, easier to heat than a two-story house. Number of windows. So if you have an A-frame house, one of those ones with all the windows in the front of the house, sometimes those windows, the more windows you have, in some instances, the less efficient the house is, takes more to heat. The age of the house, so if it's a newer construction, obviously newer building codes and energy efficiency is greatly improved over the years. So the newer the house, chances are the more efficient the house is. And the exposure. So a townhouse is easier to heat than a detached house. A house that is in woods, for example, is a little easier to heat than a house that's up on top of a hill that's affected by wind. There's a lot more that goes into determining the efficiency of a house. That's just the basics. One thing you can do is you can actually have a home inspector come out to your property. They are trained in discussing heating systems, and they would take a look and inspect your heating system and give you advice on what should be done, if anything should be done. Or you could take that ultimate step and you could have a professional come out from a heating company, and they'll do an energy audit for you. Not necessarily even an energy audit, but they'll at least discuss the current system with you, and they'll give you some advice as far as if you did decide that you want to upgrade your heating system. When it comes to selling your house, one thing that's quite often asked for by a buyer or a buyer's agent is copies of the last 12 months heating bills. What they want to see is they want to see how efficient the house is, how much it's going to cost to heat. There's been instances where I've been representing a buyer and I've asked for the heating bills, and when we get copies of the heating bills, the bills are significantly higher than they should be. And as a buyer, it's important to know what the utilities, what the costs are going to be. You don't want any surprises after you've purchased the property. If you are thinking about selling, that's one more thing to put on your list of things that are required prior to listing your property. It's important that your agent, whoever is representing you on the sale of the property, keeps a copy of the heating bills so that any interested parties that come along, that the agent's able to answer those questions fairly quickly and accurately. If you are thinking about buying or selling real estate, feel free to give me a call. One of the greatest compliments I can receive as a realtor is a referral of your family or friends. If they are thinking about buying or selling, I'd love to hear from them. I would love to hear from you. Feel free to contact me. I'll give you some contact information. In person, you can reach me at 7 Victoria Street West in Alliston. My Toronto line by phone is 1-866-772-5368. My local is 705-435-3000. My direct line is 705-791-2221. My email address is johnmccague@royallepage.ca. My website is www.johnmccaguesells.ca. And my Facebook business page is at John McCague Realtor. Thanks very much for taking the time to listen to me. Hopefully you find this information valuable. If there's a question that you do have, feel free to contact me. I'd love to hear from you. If I don't have the answer, I will certainly get the answer for you. I'll put you in direct contact with someone who can answer that question. As I say, I've been in real estate since 2000, and I have a vast network of professionals that I deal with in all fields related to real estate, and I have absolutely no problem sharing those contacts with you. So thanks very much for your time, and have a great day. Bye for now.